the biggest misconception black liberals have about you?
That we are self-hating, we hate our mom, we hate our dad, we don't know history.
We're out of touch, is that we don't have any real world experiences.
Chad, y'all think slavery over? It's definitely not over. Slavery is definitely still. Okay, it's like today is like mental slavery, not physical slavery. I gotta say like racism, slavery. Slavery is not just mental slavery. We still feel like we're still bonded by like black people as a whole. Like we're still bonded and we still have like restricted from things we can't do that white people have more privileges of. That's more mental slavery. But like, yeah, there's racism, there's brutality. But like, I don't know.
We don't really know what we're doing.
What is a misconception black conservative people have about you?
Probably that I have no moral character.
I believe in chaos and anarchy.
And you don't?
No, I believe in the rule of law. I literally cannot comprehend the notion of anyone being American and black and having conservative views.
When you're online behind the screen, behind the black mirror, you can say pretty much whatever you want, do whatever you want, but when you're right here, you gotta be a little bit more human.
Hold on. Say hi to the snap real quick. Say hi to the snap real quick. Say hi to the snap real quick. I said say hi. I don't see no highs. What's going on? I'm catching on 4K right now. Say hi now before I lose my. Bro, just say hi, man. Just saying. Alright, that's phone up, man. Say hi. Alright.
My name is Kevin Martin. I'm a business consultant. I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, born into and raised in a conservative household, and I'm still a conservative.
My name is Xavier. I'm born and raised Los Angeles. I'm liberal.
Hi, I'm Elisa. I'm definitely as far left as one can walk.
I'm Anthony Logan. I'm from Virginia originally. Grew up in a socially conservative household, but very politically liberal. I'm conservative now, and I'm looking forward to hearing all you guys' point of view.
My name is Lady Kate Sparelle. I am a conservative Republican.
All right, can I get my black liberals on the left and my black conservatives on the right?
Say that again.
Liberals on the
What is that? I'm slow. What's the difference? A liberal conservative? What's the difference? Willing to respect or accept behavior or opinions from one's own, open to new ideas. So that's like open to new ideas. As conservative. They like to like hold traditional values. Oh, so the new generations can liberal then. So conservative black male used to likes to hold like black roots, right? Yeah, it makes it read.
On the left, conservatives to the right.
Okay.
If
Conservatives.
you agree with the prompt, you'll walk forward.
See what I say? Of course, you're gonna have the older. You're gonna have the older on the right, the younger on the left. Open to change, like tradition. This I don't know about.
If not, you'll stay back. People need to get over slavery.
Jesus. What type of first point is that? I mean, to be honest with you, is he wrong? Like, is he wrong? Like, okay, like, if slavery was messed up, I don't care if people say slavery was worse. Okay, but don't clip this. Don't clip this. Juju, Keith, whoever else in this. Do y'all think Do y'all think slavery was worse than what's it called? Bro, I don't know. I forgot what it's called, bro. Oh my god. The Hitler thing. You can never get over. No, like you can't, but like you I'm not gonna say you should, you can, but like it's been years, dog. And it was messed up, but like at some point you died just like if you really think about it, blacks and whites will never come together. Especially like it's really over slavery, if you really think about it. We making so the bigger picture, that song was basically for no reason. Blacks and whites will never live in peace until it's really like until we both get over slavery. If you want to be honest. Until black people can get over slavery, which we would never, then we probably like we would never be cool white people. We always gonna look at them some type of way. I'm just being honest.
All right, so I guess I started off. I mean, we all know that slavery was a terrible thing. It was
Yes.
an atrocity.
Right.
It was a human tragedy. But
Yes.
we can't just be talking about slavery every day. It ended in 1864.
That's what I'm trying, like, bro. That was slavery was years ago, bro. Years. We're in 2021, bro. Like you don't. I bet you $10 right now. You don't think about slavery daily. You don't. You think about slavery when you see when somebody brings up slavery. English class, or you might see something racist on the internet. Slavery still going on. Maybe I wouldn't slavery. I don't think slavery's going on. I think like, what do you mean by that? Oh wait, no. You're right. You're right. There is slavery. I'm thinking like in America type. I forgot about the whole world. There is slavery going on, like the Middle East and stuff. That's messed up. Bro, I asked a question before this. Oh yeah. Do y'all think, bro? What's the thing that Hitler did called, bro? What's the thing that Hitler did called the Holocaust? The Holocaust. Some aspects of slavery still going in us. Like we would never forget slavery. That's why we would never have peace with white people. Even if we say we want peace, we always gonna have that grudge, and if we have that grudge and we're not over it, we're not gonna like be able to have a real peace with them because we still have that grudge of slavery. But honestly though, which I think was worse, slavery or Holocaust? We've been in chains for years doing all their work. We died. We did all that. For the Jews, though, bro. Bro, listen to this scene, bro. You just chilling in your house one day, the radio playing, and you hear that Hitler just became leader of your country. You think nothing of it. Like, probably maybe like a month or two after, they evacuating Jews out to concentration camps down your block. And the next day, you know you next. You don't know what they do in the concentration camps at all. You just know they leaving, separating families, bro. Like, that's... Oh. That's tough, bro. I don't know what's worse. I will say, wasn't there more deaths caused by the Holocaust than slavery? I really don't know. I really don't know. They both messed up, to be honest.
This is 2020. We got to press forward. Our ancestors, they went through a lot. They died for us to be able to be here right now.
Yes.
And the best country on planet Earth.
Yes.
Take advantage of what we have right now, rather than looking in the past and saying, oh, well, woe was me because of slavery.
Right.
You know, there have been other groups of people in slavery all throughout the world. They can't just stay in that state. So people, a lot of times, they stay right in that place, and others are being able to pass them because mentally they've moved on while others have not.
They constantly use slavery to put them in a victim mentality. We can't accomplish this because you enslaved my
blood?
ancestors. Slave.
Oh! Bro, I didn't even see the hat. I don't know what to think of this. She's wearing all red. Red, white, and blue. I mean, that's cool. She supports America. But then a Trump hat. But she's darker than me. She was probably raised in the South. Her ancestors are probably like house slaves. That's one thing. Like, there's black people out there that like fully, strongly support like white people. Like they support white people more than black people. They look at black people like coons. Like, bro, like that. How's that? I can't say that word. Oh, TOS. Oh. I never said that. Twitch, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's weird, bro. How you look at white people more superior than your own people? That's what I'm thinking. Like, if your ancestors were to be born like house slaves, so y'all are always treated better than other slaves, y'all gonna look at them that type of way. Y'all gonna be told like, this is the way, right? I already don't know.
Slaves were taught English. Slaves were taught how to become managers and secretaries and cooks and chauffeurs and how to build water tanks and all sorts of things. We're here now.
Okay. All right. I really think, honestly, colonialism didn't teach us anything because we came from a society that was living and running. So I don't think we need to get over slavery. I think we need to talk about the repercussions of it, like generational trauma, like the system that exists because of it. I don't think we should use it as a crutch to,
There you go.
as for ambivalence, or yeah, to hold yourself back, you know what I mean? I think it is a mindset as well.
I think one of the most dangerous.
Y'all think he bald under that hat? I was just thinking about it, like I wasn't even focused on like what's going on in the video. I was just looking at his head. He gotta be bald under his hat, right? Like, look at the way he got it rolled up. People do hats like this. Is how you able to do a hat? I don't get it. You gotta be bold though.
Hold
My
yourself
bad.
back, you know what I mean? I think it is a mindset as well.
I think one of the most dangerous aspects of generational advancement is misinformation. I think a lot of young people, especially young men, especially young African American men and women, often have questions about why things are the way they are. Why do I get treated this way? Why has my mother gone through this? Or why has my grandmother gone through this? Well, it all comes down to the repercussions of slavery. And so I think that just getting over something, I think is just absolutely ridiculous. And so when I hear people say that, especially my fellow African American people and friends, I think it's ridiculous. Just getting over something as serious as that, I think just plays into the whole idea of it just didn't matter anyway.
So how long do we continue to harp on it? How long do we continue? Forever?
Well,
Do we never get over?
Or do you mean educate? Educate us.
Education is fine. To know history is one thing. To not get over a thing
To
is
use it
something
as a
else.
crutch.
You can't minimize
can't get
slavery.
credit.
Who says that though?
But I listened to both of you, and I even thought maybe I'll stay out of this one.
No.
But the notion of ending the discussions on slavery, they haven't begun. We just got the lynching memorial in Alabama. We just got the African American Smithsonian in DC. You cannot go to Germany and walk more than a mile without seeing some sort of tribute to the Holocaust, some sort of apology, some sort of marker. The United States does not acknowledge slavery in that way. We are beginning to discuss, but we can't get over it until white folks acknowledge it.
Being black should not influence a political view.
So they just gonna stick to each other like all video. Like,
Of course not.
Yeah, being black should not really influence how you think politically because
I feel like she's free-minded. He's somewhat free-minded, but somewhat like I think she knows what she's talking about. I'm gonna take my own will, plus her decision. I'm gonna go with that. He just fought a leader. He just fought a leader. He just gonna go wherever he needs to go.
What's good for us as black folks should be the same as everybody else. It should be from the point of view of me being an American and wanting the best for me in America.
I will vote for the best person that is running. And so far it's been, in my situation, it's been Republicans, conservative Republicans.
I vote based on the issues that I care about, and the issues that I care
Hearing how you speak, it makes sense. My bad.
about stem from my personal experiences. As someone that was raised in a conservative household, I have different views on certain things. I have different views on pro-life and pro-choice issues. I have different views on economic issues. I have different views on trade and foreign policy. I don't think that skin color should have anything to do with a political view.
I would say I definitely don't vote for candidates just because they're black. Ben Carson
We
could
agree
never
on
get my vote.
Yeah.
However, I do feel very much a part of a group. I feel like I have a shared history with black people and descendants of slaves in this country, and so I do not vote just based on what's okay for me.
I think people should vote for what's in the best interest of them, and I don't think that skin color should dictate on what your interest should be based on skin color.
Did you ever vote your religious belief
Yes.
on abortion?
Have I ever voted my religious beliefs on abortion?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
And what's your religious belief on abortion?
We're not even talking about abortion. It's nothing to do with this conversation.
Facts. Facts. Like, why would you even bring this up? That's that manipulation. Why? If he's trying to get him twisted, he's on her side. He walked over there with her. These are the same thoughts. This is about, is it time to get over slavery? Title. Why is she bringing up abortion? I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, like, abortion is a bad thing, but, like, that was not the topic of, like, what's going on. She trying to get in his head.
We have nothing to do with this conversation.
The majority of abortions are done to the black race.
Well, I
So
want to ask you.
you should.
Is she crazy?
Done to the black race.
Juju, clip this. Clip.
The majority of abortions are done to the black race.
Well, I
So
want to ask you.
you should
You
be
said
interested in answering that question.
Really quick, I want to ask you because you said you wanted to leave slavery behind. You wanted
Yeah.
to get over it, but
I didn't say forget it. Yeah.
You said to get over it. I'm saying
Get over it. Let's not forget it.
You're a
And
Christian?
I still say teach it.
You're a Christian,
Yes, I am.
and where do you think we got that?
Got what?
Christianity.
Christianity goes all the way back to the beginning of time.
So where did we learn it though?
Where we learn it? Well, the Egyptians had religions. The Jewish taught
No,
religion.
where
You
did
mean
the
in
African
America?
diaspora?
In America.
Your lineage, yeah. Slavery, right?
They learned it from slavery.
Through slavery, right.
Slaves also brought
We gotta get
religion
over
with
it,
them when they came, so it was a mixture of everybody's religion.
I'm
But
just throwing the
they
Bible.
learned how to read. So what they learned how to read was the Holy Bible.
Oh, we knew.
And either you're going to believe the Holy
we knew
Bible
how
or
to
you're
read.
not.
We knew how to read.
I believe you know how to read what? Arabic, what? Because it wasn't English. That's my saying. I'm in America now. Everybody should speak English.
Whoa.
Is that a hot take? Damn, we gotta speak English in America.
I support the Black Lives Matter movement.
Everybody should go. Hey, yo! Hey, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Bro, what the... Shit. That's how they looking right now. They scheme. Bro, they scheming, bro. Oh my gosh. This all of them right now. This all of them right now. Just looking at the camera. Oh my, I'm about to get in with this one. Oh my gosh, bro. This dude is hilarious, bro. Bro, who smiles like this, bro? Use your teeth. Oh, brother. Oh, okay. He got some common sense.
Well, I am a public defender for 17 years. I work in the criminal justice system. I see a lot of the behind the scenes when it comes to police brutality. So
You
I'm a
kinda
Black Lives Matter
cute.
supporter.
Yeah, Nick, you kind of gay.
Up in Compton. My parents were born and raised there. Even as a child, when they had the riots for Rodney King, we had to move to Hampton. Yeah, it was something that, it was the first time I knew that it was wrong, the way the police, how they police the towns. It was the first time I got a sense of injustice.
I'm just interested, since you identify as conservative, I was surprised to see you come over and how that lines up with your political
Accident?
views, or
No.
maybe just what your definition of conservative is.
Since the movement started, I've been torn for far too long. We've had the police on the right, and we've had Black Lives, the African American community and the Black community on the left, and it's just constant fighting. And so I support the movement. I support the agenda. I support the mission. I just have not always supported the way that mission agenda was being carried.
Bro, this is wild, bro. Bro, the topic was, do you stand for Black Lives Matter? They did not move. They just stood there. They don't agree. This could be their sons, their daughters out there dying by some stupid stuff. They're not gonna support it. They must damn they died. Oh well. Whose hand was by a white cop? Oh well, should have been doing bad. Like no, bro. It's been going on for years.
I agree with the fact that Black lives do matter. I think
Yes.
we all agree on that. That's
Yes.
something that nobody's going to deny.
Then why ain't you move?
But it's the tactics. I
Yes.
don't like the tactics. I mean, I saw it in 2015, the Freddie Gray situation, also with Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. You burning neighborhoods down, you're
Right.
tearing things apart.
I have people who will say, well, the percentage of blacks that are being killed is high. And I said, where'd you get that from? Well, we see it on TV all the time. But the ones who are not shown on television is in a much higher bracket of being shot quicker than a black man would. And that's shown with the FBI statistics.
Black Lives Matter as an organization is about peaceful protest and is about bringing awareness. There's no Black Lives Matter organizer who's ever looted a CVS. There's no Black Lives Matter organizer who has ever advocated for violence. So in terms
some of
of
these
saying, look, I see somebody black on the TV who is upset about the murder of a young black male, that's not the same as saying Black Lives Matter is therefore responsible. Likewise, I'm not sure which FBI statistics, but African American men are definitely the most killed by police. It's a very specific statistic. Police aren't killing white folks like that.
We can't just leave it there and say, well, we're being killed more, therefore.
A white man just shot up an Asian spa. He's still alive. If it was a black man, they would have shot him dead. Just saying.
It's a problem with race. Why are we being killed more by the police? Is there a
Because
specific...
we're over-policed.
What does
There's
that-
more police in our communities.
What does that mean?
It means that the ratio, the number of police, at any given time where I live, I am going to see police officers every hour. I'm going to see patrol vehicles in a way that I don't see when I'm in predominantly white neighborhoods. Statistically, and this is actually my line of research, black youth are seen as 4 to 5 years older. We're seen as scary, we're seen as intimidating. So that's why you see situations like Tamir Rice. You see police reacting quickly with lethal force
He had a gun. Looked like it was real though, you know.
he was.
Bro, shut up, dude. Shut up. Like, shut up. Bro, shut up. That could have been your son.
But there was no one there. Let's say he had a real gun. Why couldn't the police say stop? He was killed in less than 15 seconds, a 12-year-old boy
But he was pointing the gun
with a
at
BB
people.
gun.
But
No,
it
he
didn't
was
look
not.
like when I had a BB gun when I was that age, and it looked real too. And you know, my parents told me, do not go outside with that. And I'm in the all-black area. Do not go outside with that and point it at people because it looked real. And why do you think they did? Why do you think they did that?
Hopefully because they recognize that as a black boy, you're gonna be targeted.
We could do a whole podcast on that one right there. I mean, I wanted to go in.
Barack Obama did good things for black Americans.
Not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel as if Barack Obama was overrated. He was black, that's a good thing, but like there's a lot of things that happen. Like, do y'all research. He was in paper, he was a good president. And he stands by the side of Black Lives Matter, that's great. But the things he did like in office could have been better. Like we didn't get as much as we thought we would. Research it.
Obama didn't do much for black Americans or for Americans in general. But what he did do was one very important thing that I
Obamacare?
gotta give him credit for. And that was to say that you can be black and be the president of the United States. This whole excuse of, well, I can't do anything because I'm black and slavery, I'm not trying to hear it no more. You had the first black president, the black wife, the black kids, all that good stuff for 2 terms. Not once, it wasn't a fluke, 2 terms.
Obama has done more.
I don't want to hear her mom. She supports Trump. I agree. Obama was not a bad president, but he wasn't great. But I don't want to hear her.
Face is too bold. He just an Obama.
I mean, I agree with what you said. You know, he did a lot of damage. And the main thing that I remember from his term was when he had Black Lives Matter in the White House while
Whoa.
Ferguson was happening, while it was happening. Hey, you guys are doing a great job out there.
Whoa.
You guys are doing fantastic. Didn't say, hey, tone down the rhetoric a little bit maybe because we got some problems. Nope, you guys are doing a great job. Keep on going.
So Obama was a representation of something important, but also I think the whole thing is a big puppet show, and you know I wasn't really sure.
Amen, brother.
I'm never really sure what's going on behind the scenes, so we don't know what kind of deals are being made.
I do think that there was people that benefited from some policies that Obama put in place.
Homosexuals.
And I also believe that there were people that
He would've laughed
did
so
not
bad.
benefit. And so I think that there are obviously good things about the Obama presidency, and there's things that I disagree with the Obama presidency. So.
We got to educate you, young brother.
Educate me?
Such a old ass up.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Where'd
You
you
said,
go?
did you go to college?
Southern University in Pepperdine.
What'd you study?
Political science, law enforcement, social studies. Social studies is what I teach, and social science, masters.
It shows.
The black community should accept LGBTQ plus rights.
Hey, I'm a feminist. I'm all for my women. I don't disrespect women. I'm all for the women.
I am not only a philosophical conservative.
I support that community. I just don't want to be touched. That's all. That's it. Like, I support you. I'm cool with you. I do activities, but like if I just don't require touching me. That's it.
I am not only a philosophical conservative, but I'm also a religious conservative. And I believe that God made everyone in his image. And I also believe that we as Christians aren't people to judge. And so who are we, or who is anyone, to deny someone their rights as a person based off of what their sexual orientation is, or how they identify, or the lifestyle that they choose to live?
You know, I'm a part of the LGBT community. I'm transgender, so I was born
What?
female.
This is a girl. This is a girl. Made to be LGBTQRITUVWXYZ plus. No, but like, bro, could y'all tell this? Can y'all tell this to be? I can't even talk, bro. I'm speechless. Can y'all tell this used to be a girl? Bro, bro, I'm gonna call him a bro. Is the y'all think Keisha used to be a girl? Got a whole beard and a mustache, bro.
Yeah, it was an interesting road, even getting.
He even got like man hands. Like this couldn't have been. I think I know what it is. He probably a man, but got like female body parts. That's what. That has to be only like reason.
You know, who I was at times. So I think it was like they didn't.
Nigga
want
surgeon
me,
went for a
for lack of
50-point
better
trip to.
terms,
And he went to. He went to Dr. Miami. Dr. Miami got him right. Oh shoot.
to have another cross to bear. Which
He walked out
was what
feeling
it
too
felt like
good.
it was another burden or condition that would make me less than.
First thing he did was let the friends hit. He let the gang hit, bro. Bro, ain't no way, bro. I don't. It's crazy. I was finna call this a drip hard too for no reason. Did I see the shoes? Did I see the hat? I take everything back. I just like your jacket. I say that.
But really, intrinsically, like, we're all worthy.
Okay, human rights is one thing. Sexual rights is a whole nother thing. The majority of the black community are religious. When it goes against their beliefs, yeah, no, it shouldn't happen. And gluttony is part of the human race.
What she just say?
People, no, it shouldn't happen. And gluttony is part of the human race.
Is that a word? Is that a word?
No, it shouldn't happen. And gluttony is part of the human race. People glutton too much. And the LGBTXYZ, people glutton too much. And the LGBTXY race, people glutton too much. And the LGBTXY race, people glutton too much. And the LGBTXYZ, whatever, they're gluttoned.
All right, now my viewpoint on the thing about LGBT rights, what are we talking? All right, now.
And the LGBTXYZ, whatever, they're glutton too much. And the LGBTXYZ, whatever, they're gluttoned.
What you mean, yeah? That's a real word? Fuck no.
All right, now my viewpoint on the thing about LGBT rights.
Wait a minute, hold on. I peep why he or she laughing. She just low-key dogged. He just came out. I mean, he didn't come out, but like he just said he's part of the community, and she just dissed him.
And gluttony is part of the human race. People glutton too much. And the LGBTXYZ.
She said she was saying the alphabet. All he or she could do is laugh, man.
Whatever, they're gluttoned.
All right, now my viewpoint on the thing about LGBT rights, what are we talking about exactly? I want to be very specific with this particular thing because when I hear that, I'm thinking about Dwayne Wade's son. He's 12 years old. Do you think a 12?
No, I'm with this community. I have no problem with y'all. I'm all letters of it. But I do not agree that this little boy, bro, 12 years old, and yet you're talking about I'm a girl. Bro, Bro, when I was 12 years old, I was playing with Blades, watching Pokemon and Power Rangers. I was eating kid cuisines, nigga. Nigga 12 years old talking about I'm trans. Let us gay bake into bro, like I'm so against this. I'm against this. I'm with the community, but I'm against this. 12 years old, worried about being trans, talking about I'm a girl. I'm pretty sure I don't want to be that way, but I'm pretty sure I heard something about they cut off because you know saying it's Dwayne Wade. He got his little thing cut off. Now you gotta. I mean, he's trans, so of course that has to happen. So he has a thing now. But like, bro, you're 12 years old, bro. You're 12. Go outside. Does he have any friends? He's a he, bro. Like, go outside. Play with Blades. Watch TV. Play football, bro. You 12 years old, were about the wrong things. Like, compress your mind down, bro. You thinking too much. Live a boy life. Bro, I don't know. That's crazy.
12-year-old boy should be able to call himself transgender. Is that what we're going to do? Do we think that we should have 4- and 5-year-old children on puberty blockers, hormone blockers, because they think at that age they're transgender? You can't even get a tattoo under the age of 18. You can't smoke cigarettes. You can't drink beer. If somebody wants to be gay, trans, whatever, as an adult, that's fine. My uncle, my favorite uncle, died of AIDS, was gay. That was my dog, 100%. If you gay, that's your business. I don't care. That's you. That's not me. That's you. When we're talking about LGBT rights, what do we mean?
I mean, I think it's the right to exist. Dwayne Wade's daughter knows exactly who she is. And
12.
And she doesn't.
right, and there's definitely research that says that, you know, anybody under 25 years old, that your brain is not fully
If you new in here, make sure you follow.
I knew when I was small, right? As soon as I could talk, I was pretty much telling my parents,
Please.
like, these were the things that I was feeling and what I knew about myself. You know, when you start to self-actualize, you start that at that age. You start at the early ages. So if you look at like psychosomatics of children, they start to voice and self-actualize in toddler stages. We're just saying, opening it up. If they're voicing themselves, okay, you're voicing yourself, and as a parent, I just give you a platform to flourish and bloom as you do. And then when you're an adult, if that's the decision the parent wants to make, you can do what you want, sure.
Okay, I could. This used to be a trans. This person's a trans. I could hear the feminism in the voice a little bit. It still sounds like it could be a man voice, but I could still hear like the feminism in the voice. If it was a girl.
Sure. That's the decision my parents said.
Did you kind of say what he said?
So you kind of like on the same page with me. Like
That's
somebody,
this is what my parents did. You do what you want when you're out of the house. But the thing is, if my parents had the resources and the education that they do now, they would have probably allowed me to. They would have offered me a decision that would have helped me, you know, live my life.
But you can't say that because it didn't happen.
It didn't, but it could. It can now because we have
There's a
those resources
possibility?
now. We have those resources now.
You
There
think they
would have
would?
been if they had the resources that they have now, definitely.
Bro,
All you gotta
can
do
she
is
just
listen
shut
and
up?
listening.
I have felt excluded from the black community.
Probably the first aspect of being excluded from the black community is by the way I talk. So I was adopted to a Caucasian family. I was raised.
I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but I knew this. I wasn't gonna say anything. I could just tell like he wasn't raised by black people.
Around in a completely different culture than what most African American people are raised in or around. Where the black community is saying, look, you don't believe like us, you don't think like us, you don't vote like us, and so you're not one of us.
I felt excluded as well, you know, with the queerness, transness, you know, when people get to know me and learn that, then they're just like, oh yeah, I can't be doing all that gay shit, blah, blah. You hear a lot of different stuff, you know. Being anything doesn't make you any less black.
just by being conservative, friends that I had coming up in the black community, people that I known from just being out and around in Virginia,
They all act
someone
white.
kind of turn their back on you, or you want to support Trump, you hate black folks, all this, that, and the third. Now I feel like some of that's kind of going away because a person like me being a black Trump supporter is less of a novelty at this particular point. Now it's kind of like a normal thing. But we're not all the same. We're not a monolith. Everybody have their own. We are our own people.
We're a diverse group of people. I mean,
Keith,
and I play
how you know
hockey,
your dad
so
wasn't
a lot of
white?
people were like, man, black people don't do that, man.
We do
Come on,
everything.
man. Black people don't do
You
that.
don't- you don't know him,
Black
like,
people
how-
do
No,
that.
we can't do
Man,
that.
so-
We do it all.
Like, what if your dad was white, Keith? I mean, you dark. What if your mom? Like, okay, you know your mom. So what if your dad was like smear the tee up, bro, tee up.
How to get the best tool for creating stunning videos? Go to motionary.com and get the best video templates to make that wow effect. Choose your style.
Don't care.
I've never been outside of or excluded from my race. I'm cool with everybody in my race, and I'm cool with everybody in other races. I ran.
I know your mom black, cause I mean, look at you, but like, I don't know about your dad.
Did you win?
I did.
Good.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
represented Hyatt Park.
I wanted to say something. Even though I have felt
If we know you black. Oh boy.
excluded before, the Black people in my life have been the most welcoming, loving, giving people that I've witnessed, you know, regardless of, you know, my background as well. So there's been two ends of the spectrum for sure.
The reason why I came here all the way from Pennsylvania to do this is to show the world that
He's
all of
number
us,
8.
regardless.
Oh no, Keith was number 6'8". Add a 6 to that. 6'8".
Of our skin color or the way we think politically, we are so diverse. We're so diverse. Just because I identify as a conservative doesn't mean I'm agree with you or agree with you. Just because you identify as a liberal doesn't mean you're going to disagree with me on everything. We found ourselves agreeing with a lot today.
Common ground is that word.
It's called middle ground.
Right, middle ground. Yeah. Well,
That's it for today.
Nice meeting you all. God bless you all.
Let's do a hand for this amazing crew here that puts in all this work.
All right, bro, you can shut up. We got enough of you. Brainwashed. You look like he can get out. He ain't get out right now. Like the black in him. Oh my gosh. Why he looking at me, bro? He's going through it. This is not him. His name is probably like Ted. This is really Jamal. Raised in South California. You know what I'm saying? He grew up. He didn't have much. He was robbing at 17. One day walking back from home from school, he got snatched. And then boom. Get out. Got his soul snatched. All he sees is a black darkness. Every once in a while, he's a little white light. He sees the outside world. He sees the life he should be living. But he can't see it. Because it's no longer his. The body is no longer his.